Wait, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Okay, don't buy what you qualify for. Hey everyone, this is Marley with the Marley Group and Elevate Real Estate, and you are joining me today for my lender partner interview today. So if you have any questions about obtaining a mortgage, just go ahead and post them in the comments. We'll make sure to get them answered for you today. But I just wanted to highlight him because he's done a lot of loans for me and my clients, and he's a great lender. And I just wanted to highlight him today and ask him a few questions, especially if I have anybody in the audience that wants their questions answered about getting a loan for a home. So introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Danny Felton, as Marley mentioned. Marley, I want to thank you for allowing me to come on your show today.
Of course.
But I'm excited to be here. My name is Danny Felton. I'm the branch manager at Primary Residential Mortgage. We are the mortgage experts.
Awesome. And where are you guys located?
We're located at 600 Northwest 183rd Street, Miami Gardens, Florida.
Awesome. But that does not mean you have to live in Miami Gardens. He can handle loans all over Florida, correct?
Throughout the state of Florida, exactly.
Awesome. So definitely check him out. He has a really great website that it's really easy to use. But talk a little bit more about that, because I know you guys were switching some things around.
Basically, we're actually launching our new website, which is called Click Approval, where you're able to launch. You're actually able to go online, and you're actually able to complete a loan application on the spot, and you will get an approval instantly.
Wow, awesome. So a lot of those kind of like online companies that do it, but this is really more with a personal touch as well. You know, it's like a real person in the background working for you that you can talk to on the phone, really easy to access and get to. So I think that's really awesome because you want to have both capabilities, right?
Yes, it's very important.
Very important. So talk a little bit about, sometimes when I work with you, it's usually first-time home buyers. So a little bit about that program, what first-time home buyers should look out for and what they're looking for.
Well, basically, honestly, as you know, that's one of my something that's very near and dear to me, the
Yes.
first-time home buyers. But basically, we work with first-time home buyers. And first-time home buyers, one of the key things, because the market is moving so fast, you want to be prepared.
Right.
You want to understand the programs. You want to understand what area each program actually exists and where it actually where it's good at, because sometimes you may be approved for a specific program, but you may be looking in an area that doesn't have that specific program. So
Right.
knowing where you want to live and knowing what programs are available and what programs you qualify is some of the things that you want to do up front.
Awesome. And let's get real, okay? You can get a lot of answers online, but let's get real. What is one thing buyers should absolutely know before they start looking at homes and before they meet with you? What's one that they should be working on?
One of the things they definitely should know, for one, they should have taken a look at their credit, first off. But they also should have a commitment, because as I say to people, a lot of times people want a certain amount of a home. However, they don't want the payment that goes along with it.
Right. I mean, I get that all the time.
So really understanding what price point you need to be looking at, also understanding what payment you're comfortable with as far as your household. I say to people, don't buy what you qualify for, but buy what you can afford, because there's things
Wait, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Okay, don't buy what you qualify for, because they're gonna qualify you for your max.
Right.
Right, technically.
And honestly, we qualify you based on your gross income.
Right.
And as we all know, we don't bring home
We
the
don't
gross.
bring all that home.
You
I
know?
wish Uncle Sam wouldn't take some of my money, but he does. So
Exactly.
stay within a budget you can afford on a monthly payment basis, right?
Right.
Super important.
Because everyone has a peak in terms of the maximum that they're willing to pay for a mortgage.
Right.
And so knowing that really helps this process be one that's enjoyable versus being a frustrated process.
Right. And it's so important that you have that, in mind, and you go into it with a realistic goal, and that you work with your lender and your realtor so that we can make the experience a good experience for you. I really, really appreciate that comment for sure. So just talk about a little bit about, I know you have some new programs coming out. What can we look out for?
Basically, in addition to the click approval program, we're actually running some monthly promos where we're actually targeting specific disciplines or specific professions.
Right.
Such we'll have programs for law enforcement, we'll have programs for our teachers, we'll have our programs for our government employees. There's various programs that we're going to run every month that will give discounts on your interest rate that will actually give incentives in terms of appraisal credits and things, inspection credits, and so those
appraisal credits. It's like almost $500 for an appraisal here. So
right
that's
now.
$500 in your pocket to buy a new couch, a chair, or paint. You know what I mean? Like that's important.
That's a large amount because when you look at the cost of down payment, closing costs, as well as insurances, it could be an enormous amount up front.
Yes.
So just every little savings, whether it's $500 or whether it's $250, it's a savings at the end of the day.
Right. So keep lookout for that. I'll post this information below, but every month it changes for a profession. So if that's you, and that doesn't mean you can't still contact you if you're not that person that month. He can still help you. There's other programs that are out there that he can help you with, even if that incentive doesn't activate for that month. But just keep that in mind that does change if you don't see your profession highlighted that month, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So just one more thing, leave us with something that's happening in the market right now that we should really be looking out for.
Really, I mean, there's so many things happening, but one of the things that's very exciting is the fact that interest rates have continued to be stable, and they're now starting to move downward, which basically is a good thing for buyers as far as it increases the affordability or the amount that you can qualify for. So one of the things that we pride ourselves with is that we actually hold your hand. We're here to help you. We're here to talk through this. We're the experts. Our name says it all, the mortgage experts.
Awesome.
And we tag that simply because we have a long time history of working with buyers to help them to achieve this goal of home ownership and work with them, whether it's with their credit, whether it's improving affordability, whether it's knowing the products and programs, whether it's knowing the down payment assistance programs that will help them. We're actually, we go a step above to make sure our clients achieve and are able to secure the funding that's available.
Right.
So give us a call today.
Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put his information down below. If you have any questions, make sure to also put those in the comments. I'll get them answered for you and give you his information directly, so you guys can reach out to him or reach out to me if you want to know about some of his programs and if you're going to be able to be approved for them as well. So thanks so much, Danny.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye-bye.